Shit.
I know.
Well, Ashley. We're just getting started. No, Queen, you got filtered.
Feigned.
That happens.
Good.
And which, so, guys, real quick, even my mods can get filtered. So the way filtered comments work is some of you can see the comments, some of you can't. Some of you can't see them at all. Sometimes everybody can see them but me. Filtered comments are quite crazy. By the way, the chat's a little small on mine. Crystals, Jesus, salt, and sage. But I can see everything just fine. I just made it big, you know? Oh shit, 2 mil! Yo, everybody in this chat, give me a meow meow chat for that 2 mil. Everybody in this chat, wake the fuck up and give me a meow meow bill!
Control, not what you can't, and creating memories instead of releasing tragedies. Or rehearsing.
People's husbands and boyfriends are waking up, the dogs are barking. Oh! You know, cats are meowing, glass is breaking. Shit's getting crazy. Wake the fuck up. 2 million. Oh, way you guys rock.
Good.
Everybody in this chat, give me a meow meow for that 2 million. Your ass should play up for real. Shit.
Boy.
Dancers, you're very welcome. I'm glad I can provide your cats the zoomies they deserve. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's some Shaba too, by the way, just so you guys know. Which I will do right fucking meow. If I can find my Shaba glass. Where the hell did that go? Hold on. I can't see, I'm blind. This thing should be. Oh, there it is. The wrong papers were hiding it. Cause I'm happily. You're Christy with the pops, Peggy with the pops. Ooh, wait. There we go. Cheers. What's up, Lily? Ooh, wait. Tequila. Oh, it's 100% filtering you, Queen. That's all right. Certain things, it's whatever's being said.
Me and I will.
Certain things you're saying, they're coming through. Are you Cassie? There you go. Imagine having me as an alarm clock. Oh, Marmalade, they get me going. Yo, Carmel from Australia watching, yo, appreciate you.
Fair.
Yep. Rhinestone, you're correct. What's up, Rhinestone? Yo, Swirly, wait.
Control.
Yes, filtering is not limited to me. This happens in so many communities. It is what it is. You know how many people think I ignore them because of it? Yo, what up, Brandon? Big dog. Yo, Lynette should play up for real. Oh, Margaret's house. Yo, Nation from Denmark. Gave everybody a wake up. Oh, wait. Yo, Lynette should play up for real. Oh, did you, Joanna? Awesome. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out. I actually don't even have my phone near me to look at it.
Sir.
Who you serving, Spirit? You call me sir?
Indisputably.
Troller, it happens all the time. That's right. I try to stress it. People. Hey, listen, you might be getting filtered. Hey, listen, you might be getting filtered.
right, here we go.
All right.
All right, here we go.
That was her that said hi. Sean. Bob.
Hello, Sean and Bob.
Bobby.
Oh, hey, Bobby. How you doing? My name is Brian.
It's the man.
Chris. Who's the man?
His movement. Gladiator. He is. What? Do you see him? And who? Glenn.
No, we don't see Glenn.
He's here every night.
Yeah? Where's he at?
Tonight it was him.
Can you tell us where Glenn's at?
Hey, and Chase. Hi.
Hello, Spirit.
Huh?
What's your name?
Don't get so close to him. Dominic. Lisa. Gemma.
Spirit.
Not you.
How many are you here tonight, Spirits?
What's up?
What's up, Spirit? What's your name?
It's just another boy making that sound.
What sound is that?
Go help him.
Who do you want us to help?
He's getting close.
Who's getting close?
Now.
Spirit, who's getting close?
He's over there.
Over where?
You know he's coming.
Well, we don't know. What's his name?
Look up.
All right, where's he at?
There's more.
How many?
Right now.
How many more?
Look.
Hello, Sean. Look where? Oh, hey, Bobby, how you doing?
It's him.
Who, Spirit? Who's the man?
He's outside. We're here to warn you.
What are you here to warn us about?
You're in a predicament. It's him.
Who, Spirits? You keep saying him. Who's him?
He's that way. Look behind you.
We're out behind us.
Right now. Now.
Okay, we're looking.
Do it.
We are. We don't see anything.
Look at him.
There's nobody behind us, Spirits. We can't see him.
Do you see him?
No.
He's lewd. People right near you.
Near who, Spirit?
He's around everyone.
Yeah? What's his name?
Watch out for him. Boy, you better listen to me.
I'm listening, but you're not telling me much. What's his name?
A different language. In the car. Watch out.
Yeah, what car are we
A
looking
kid
at?
screaming. You'll eventually find him
Find him where, Spirit?
coming for you.
Coming for who?
By the road.
Yeah, what's by the road?
Go now.
What's by the
Please.
What's by the road?
Run.
I'm not running. You tell me what's by the road. And not that we know of.
Fear him.
Spirit, give us the name of who?
It's unsafe. He knows you're here,
Who, Spirit?
and the others will too. Hide.
No, we're not hiding.
See him?
No, we do not see him.
Please. Look. Go.
Go where?
Please, Netzel.
Where do you want Chris to go?
We're not bad. His movement.
But the man by the road is?
But he is in
I guess that answers that question.
Gladiator. In the truck.
Oh, okay. What about the truck?
I'm worried he will come out
What's wrong with the man in the truck?
and try to scare you. Please.
Spirits. Is it a human or is it a spirit that's
We should leave now.
in the truck?
See him? He's hiding over.
That ain't fair, my phone. Salute, chat. Peace and blessings. Make sure y'all please hit that like button. We UFO watching tonight, and we are listening to a live show on TikTok. My boy Santa and Chris. They do a little paranormal investigation, stuff like that. Just sitting back. So y'all relax, let me know if y'all can hear. Hold on. About the one in the truck.
Yeah, they're like, no, behind you, behind you.
I don't know what.
It feels like it. Like it's on fire.
They remember you,
Oh, that's good. At least that. Yeah.
but they're warning us maybe about.
We're not reading the chat right now, guys.
Yeah, hold on, guys. You want me to go?
Maybe they said to go, dude, and they confirmed it with the flashlight.
They did, seriously. I'm not
And
just saying it.
what time is it? It's 2:15. We're about to get out of this song anyways. I think we should listen.
Yeah.
And then we'll come back here
It was
again.
legit. That light over there was off. And I said before you came out of it, I said if we need to go now, turn on that light.
They were really, really persistent.
Yeah, they've been really persistent about that whole
I mean,
thing.
from the beginning.
I'm down. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the one. This is where I learned, you guys.
So, y'all, they weren't talking about Chris's truck. We're not in Chris's truck.
Yeah, we're not. We're not. Just so you guys know, we're not in my truck.
Parked out here with somebody in.
Just so you guys know, we're not in my truck. There's other people that are like doing something inside of a truck, right? And that's why we're getting kind of like okay, so it lines up. You know what I mean? Does that make sense for you guys?
That's the flashlight.
God dang it. There, I got both of them. I'm soaked. Oh, let's see here. Yeah. I don't know, man. Like, I'm down. Well, we have to come back. 100% we do, because I already missed this place. And I haven't even looked yet, you know?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, good deal. It zipped up.
What is wrong with my phone? something messing with my phone right now. Cause there's no way I'm supposed to have phone technicals. Salute, salute, salute.
Ten bad bitches in it. Looking for a dump like an athlete. Don't masterpiece.
I ate the dog. I ended up fighting the dog, and I ended up eating it. Hey, Katie, appreciate that, yeah. Yeah, I fought the dog. I ate I've got rocks in my pocket. Oh shit.
F2. Trust.
Theoretically, yes, Benjamin.
This. Brad Riddle.
Theoretically. Theoretically.
Start.
Yo, a Sweet King tried to join the live. It was weird. Yo, Panda should play it for real. It's like, come down there, Sweet King. That profile, there he is again. That profile picture is a little crazy. How many we at, lady? Over 20. Oh, I can kind of try to do the math here. We've had, oh shit, guys. We're 6K away from another one, just so you guys know. We've had 10 there. We've had 4 there. That's 13. Plus, how many cat litter boxes? 5? 6? Plus the extra ones like for a little bit of this and a little bit of that. I know I did one for the YTs. I know I did one for Tabby Tunes.
Your best
She
choice.
just, you know, had a heart attack and survived. Just got out of surgery. I don't know. I did a fucking bunch. Did a lot. Here I am. Chat's still small, by the way. Chat's still small. Crap. Ain't that crazy? Come on. Come on.
Sanitize.
I don't know how many more I have.
And where?
I have like 2 left here. Shit. It's one bottle. Fucking crazy.
Power pop.
Ooh, the we did the ooh. Beware the yeasty spirits.
On her.
On her? There's yeasty spirits on her? Oh shit. No spirit boards, man. We're way past that. Boom, 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 boom. What's up, Kevin?
Ace. Stella.
Oh, 100%, Cassie. I'm ignoring it. I know. 100%. That's and a lot of you in the chat are seeing it.
And all that.
100%. Yeah, Tiffany. We've had plenty of evil come through here and there. Thanks, Kevin.
Key.
The sad part is I don't even know what the hell he's talking about. 4 girls was popping. So this is that other guys. This is that back room when we're at the prep and we're looking down the hallway.
Your eyes.
This is that back room.
Right.
It was just super hot in the apartment tonight, but in here it's actually not that bad. Yo, Tiffany, who we should play it for real, number 2099. Yo, Kelly should play it for real. The lady with the pops.
It.
Yeah, that's original brick. That brick was put in here in 1860.
Ja Rule.
Ja Rule. Yeah, Tiffany with the manifesting. Appreciate you.
Ken.
Not a big fan of Ja Rule. Thank you, lady. I told that quite a bit.
Already.
Wins. Next annoying.
That was weird. What the hell was that?
Type in GB.
What the hell was that?
Check player.
Oh, somebody was fucking walking in here. Yeah, Sam.
Hour.
Intent, Tiffany.
His jars were a dag.
Yo, Sam, you should play with the real metal. You should play with the real. Number 200. Wow, 2,100 true players for real, yo.
My number.
So intent, Tiffany, is how I handle all that.
Surgeon.
The most powerful entity can enter your atmosphere.
Locked.
And as long as you remember you're a master of yours, you got nothing to worry about. Doesn't mean you can't get physically attacked, though. When that happens, you gotta get angrier. Yeah, we hit that 2 milli before, you know. Yo, test that you play for real. Yeah, we hit that 2 milli before, you guys rock. Fuck, man, it's 3:30. Holy shit, we've been going hard. We've been going hard tonight, yo.
And
Over
I
5 hours
What did
in 30 minutes.
Into grand.
Over 5 hours and 30 minutes. I get knocked down
Into.
and I get up again. Yo, Dina, wait, yo, Brandy. Yeah, Becca Boo. Becca Boo, she playing for real.
1800s? Back in the
18. Hi.
him.
Who's him? Do you like music?
Oh,
My nips are the best. Yo, Sammy with the galaxy. Yo, everyone in the chat give me a meow meow Sammy for that galaxy. Yo, oh wait.
him.
Yo, what up, Boston Chris?
Then
Yeah, everyone give me a meow meow Sammy for that galaxy, that butterfly in the sky. Butterfly in the sky.
will.
Yo, Tina, you play for real? I can get twice as high.
EA.
Boy, you never seen that stupid trendy thing? It's coming up all constantly for me, and it's like, what is this?
You quack.
I'm a quack? Here, Spirit, let me show you what I mean. Stop it. Hold on. Let me see if I can
I
find
read.
it. Here we go. You ready?
Or like the truth.
You guys ever heard this shit?
Fields.
You know? Same, I don't, there's sometimes I get off and I forget to do it. It's all good, yo. It's all good. Everyone just has to let things chill. Things don't always have to do this and that. What happened? You got chased off by chupacabras? You tell me Netzel got chased by chupacabras tonight? He's supposed to be hunting them. I want my meat, Prince! I want my chupacabra meat! Make me go down to fucking Texas and get it myself. Oh, shit. Oh, we're getting crazy. You can see spirit? I can see spirit. Teen spirit. Ooh,
Okay.
chupacabra tenderloin smoked. Yummy. That's the shit I want. Yeah, I got spirit. How about you? Where's my goddamn meat, Chris? Oh, shit. I'm about to call him up and be like, where's my goddamn meat, Chris? Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. No way. Oh, see, HD, now you're trying to make me go jealous and shit?
I agree.
Fucking Spirit agrees. Spirit, we don't give a shit what you agree about. Causing trouble, stirring the pot. I'm playing, Spirits. I'm playing. We love you, Spirits. We love you. Am I out of candy canes? I can't be. I can't be out of candy canes. Push it real good.
I can be.
You can be? What can you be, Spirit? Oh, this is gonna be good. Think it's one of those horny spirits? What can you be? Are we gonna role play?
Just free.
Yo, test your play for real. This press your play for real. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, Steph. Chillin', Shabbat. Shabbat. How are we doing on Shabbat? We need 500K likes more for another Shabbat. We need 5K more for another Shabbat. So that's not that bad. Or one of you guys can make me laugh. That's happened twice tonight. We had 2 trolls that actually made me laugh. Yeah, it was a good Shabbat. An extreme Shabbat. That's what this was, extreme Shabbat. We don't do normal Shabbat no more. That's why it's a lot. Yeah. Where's my goddamn meat, Chris? I want my chupacabra meat. Yeah, let's go see my...
It's clean.
Yeah, clean it. Clean that shit. You like nip-nips, right? My nip-nips, shit.
Shit.
Bruh.
I want your souls.
Oh, you ain't getting souls there. Get out of here.
No pride.
Yeasty ass shit. Get out of here with your evil shit. You want souls. Fuck out of here, Spirit. Why don't you go collect flowers or something? Or fucking go wash the dishes or fuck, I don't know. Yo, Steph, we with that big horn? We'll fucking do something. I don't know. Side. Pissing me off now. I collect souls. Go collect stamps. Go collect coins. I collect souls. I'm supposed to scare you.
Roger.
Who's Roger? That's what I'm saying, Kyle. Ain't no wrong collecting shit. I collect all sorts of stuff.
Ed.
I collect all sorts of stuff. I ain't sitting here collecting souls. That spirit can put its mouth around it.
Dorito.
Yeah, you can put your mouth around a Dorito, I guess.
And mix any vape. Our head suffocates.
So nails for this session, we're using transcend theory and necrometer. For this session,
The great.
like a crow.
In the grass.
Like a crow. Crows are wild, yeah. I used to do that on the roof here of the breakfast thing. They just kept bringing me like
No.
the metal from the cigarettes and bubble gum and every now and then like a screw or a nail, whatever the hell they could get their hands on. I wasn't getting anything good, so I stopped. Did it for like a year. They work. They do. They bring me things. It's just everything they were bringing.
Turn around, or I'll also do.
It was shiny. It just wasn't valuable. So like, I don't know. Now I'm just cleaning garbage up. They like pretzels. A lot. I don't know why.
Soda.
They fucking pretzels. Don't ask me why.
Down.
Yeah. Santa sanitation.
I think.
That shit was wild, yeah.
Oh.
Remember that? People yelling at me in the line because I refused to clean up that shit. And I'm like, what's not my garbage? Look, here's my garbage, and the garbage it goes. Oh, a Pokemon figure.
Climb on. Jerry.
Holy shit, it's 340. Yeah. My friends.
I know where.
Thank you.
Stay with me.
Really, Spirit? You gonna tell me I'm about to leave? You gonna tell me to stay with you?
Absolutely.
Yeah, Chad, we listening to a live on TikTok
I gotta go.
called Santa,
My friends, thank you for the likes and shares. Give cat treat, thumbs up.
and he does ghost
Everybody that's
investigation.
subscribed, everyone that stays subscribed. Mods for holding it down. You guys. Now do me a favor, if you can, once you don't, just TikTok live. A podcast, Winter Spirits. The YTs, bunch of awesome shit on there, private sessions, Essence Methods, Spirit Wars, Beyond the Headstone series. The Grams, the Book of Faces. The Book of Faces, there's two things on the Book of Faces. The page and the Santa Paranormal Community.
Drive.
Check them out when you can, yeah. I appreciate you all. appreciate you, Paul.
You're sure.
Oh, wait.
I'll show you.
Hands.
Text them everything you had to prove your worth. All right now, what we talking about?
Do you recall what I'm talking about?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep. As far as the movement. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm wondering why, was it like a weapon or like there's more to it?
Interesting question. What does the rest of the panel think? There was that element in the beginning.
I think they just didn't understand his full potential, and it just kind of frightened them a little bit, which seemed reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
Are we talking about the quote unquote device?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I feel like, from what I understood from that was, obviously, Noah was using it for that, finding where things and people are, right? But obviously there is many other ways it could be used.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Kronos. I appreciate that. And Z Voices, welcome back. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you've seen it, right, Z?
I have.
What were your thoughts on the medal?
It reminds me of our discussion on the Bugosphere, even though we know what the metals are, but also it reminds me of the periodic table element that was guessed that later came to be. It just, yeah, I feel like it has like keys into that where it's talking about like more things are going to be introduced in the near future.
All right. Thanks, Z. What do you guys think of the fact that they chose grays for the movie? Is that potentially the first species that will be disclosed? Kronos, go ahead.
I just think that was, I mean, if you look at Steven Spielberg's rest of this whole thing, I feel like it was a common thing that was going to bring up it eventually. But I also, okay, no, I won't go that way. I just feel like when it comes down to say like the animal side of things, it makes a lot of sense. If that makes sense, I don't know.
We commanded.
Yeah, a lot of people said that they resonated with the animal portion of it. Anybody on the panel feel the same way? Anybody, guys? If you're up here,
Yeah, well,
talk. Thank you. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll go first. Quick. So, so the connection to that is, well, you know, animals have the spirit animal, right? It's part of the dirt from this earth, right? And the connection to them of the innocence that allows these benevolent beings to come forth us, right? Because there's a connection of what we fear of the unknown, right? So through animals, they can allow an entrance to our heart.
Ah, beautiful. All right, I'll take it. Unknown, where were you going with this? Animal.
I think it's just an easy way to, like it was stated, it's just easier on the mind at first, instead of just straight up, seeing something. For me though, I'm kind of just to the point where I wouldn't mind meeting one straight up and just talking to him. Try my best not to give away too much here. It's a little hard to talk about it. Sorry. I got a little bit.
It's perfect. I'm just to get a conversation started because we're struggling here. I'm going to go ahead and give my thoughts. I gave them last night. So for any repeat viewers, thank you for your patience and your grace. I felt like the production was rushed, and you could tell. especially for a Spielberg
yeah.
movie. Kronos, I'm going to have you mute up, please, if you would. So I felt like the production was rushed, and that tells me, as an amateur ufologist, that something's amiss, right? We needed to get that movie out right now for a certain reason. What that reason is, I'm not sure yet. Psionics was covered, and I love that. But not the portion of psionics where we're actually bringing the shit to the ground with advanced weaponry and reverse engineering the crafts. I like how BlackRock or private corporations were represented through a false company name. I thought that was pretty cool that they actually even acknowledged that. I like how they represented the good portion of our government and showed a clear separation between private corporations and government. I like how religion was addressed, because damn, that as a TikTok live streamer seems to be one of the biggest hurdles we have every night, is talking about how it's okay to believe in God and believe in ETs at the same time. So I like how the movie discussed that. I like how it validated experiencers, people who have had contact with ETs and UAPs, and talked about how they have been gaslit historically. How there were actually projects put into place to gaslight experiencers. So hopefully they feel a little bit vindicated. I like the emotion invoking end. I think that there was a reason for that. It invoked emotion in many, many people. 52 of you reached out to me yesterday letting me know it invoked an emotion that didn't have a clear origin. You didn't know whether or not you were feeling empathy or rage or love or compassion. All you knew was that your face was wet. And so those are my initial thoughts on the movie. Does anybody want to piggyback off that?
I do.
Okay, real quick, go. You have a minute.
I feel like empathy was definitely a very big part of this movie. But when it comes to the religion side of things, and I actually went back and looked at it, that Genesis verse, and God, for the life of me, I can't remember what the exact one was, but I did after the movie. But it does say something along the lines of, you're the best creation on this earth, or something along those lines that does not specify it wasn't the first version of what happened.
But basically, what it said is that we're God's creation on earth.
Yeah,
But there's
not
other
another
creations.
planet. Just on Earth.
Okay, thank you. I just want to weigh in real quick, okay? So I'm sorry, I didn't mean to mute you. I just want to weigh in so we can do a fluid conversation. Let's do this, guys. One of the things that interests me the most, though, if you think about it, right, the little boogosphere in the metal, right, there's a connection there. Because if you think about it, right, it's like an internal network that acts like a cyber physical system capable of generating macroscopic negative mass effects. What is that? Internal shielding. And the connection to the film, it's a contained system. The boogosphere is a contained system with exact architecture. It's a hollow metal box and container itself features what? The network of microcomponents designed to neutralize physics, zero energy and all that good stuff. And it has the universe's engine that we are and the universe is made out of, right? And the power of that, why isn't it in the powers of certain? Well, we saw what could happen, and it's not there.
So something that I was thinking about with the animals, especially the small one, do you think that it was that they were actually there, or was it more of a mental projection?
That was a mental projection so that the creatures, the animals could become closer to the children. And that's why they couldn't look away, because there were these animals that were coming so close to them and gaining their trust, so then they would let their guard down in order to go with them to their ship or whatever it was they went to.
All right, to the person down below who asked about the water, nah. They didn't. The only thing that they touched on regarding private corporations and those handful of government officials who have the technology, they talked about consciousness-based technology. They talked about the technology being used by ETs, but nothing about the water. They didn't go into the Black Ops programs outside of essentially letting you know that there are good guys and bad guys, or perceived good guys and bad guys in this scenario. All right, what else, guys? Astro.
We are the water, right? We are the water. What was one thing that I see no one's picked up on is how were these entities malefic within beings and that taken down? They were unalived with love. Killed
Yes.
with kindness.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I thought that was an interesting take as well. When I say water, y'all, I'm talking, this person speaking about military bases in the ocean, which is some of those latest whistleblower claims. So I'm not talking about water and frequency and that not being touched on. I'm talking about bases in the ocean. All right, where are we going with the conversation, guys? What else about the movie touched you? Unknown Europe.
Yeah, so there's a little bit, my question was not quite it wasn't very good because I'm trying to tiptoe around this movie a bit. But what I meant by it was the different animals that they weren't like the whole looking at them thing. Like, were those animals real or were they a projection of sorts? Why couldn't they look away?
They were the quote unquote beings.
Like even the bird and stuff?
Yes.
I have an opinion on that. It's just, okay, I think in the beginning, yes, that was an actual bird, but it could have been influenced or had, because you remember how a certain thing happened where someone took a ride in another being, you know what I'm saying, in a psychic way? Does that make sense? And then it was there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Activities in a space. Yeah, so I think that's what the beginning bird was, but it was like still an activation, psionically, psychically.
All right. Somebody down below said the movie's deceptive. It's deceptive. It doesn't depict the truth. I disagree. There was a lot of truth in it, according to experiencers and people like Dr. Stephen Greer, and the accounts of 762 whistleblowers prior. But it was a half truth. They didn't talk a lot about the Black Ops programs and some of the crimes that are being committed against humanity. But it did start a conversation. And the movie could have been a horror movie. It could have been fear-based. But they chose a different route. They chose love. They chose empathy. And I think that that's what really surprised a lot of these whistleblowers. So yeah, for those that are like, well, it wasn't the full truth. No, but it's better than what we had before the movie came out. And it starts a conversation. So zoom out. Cup is half full, not empty. All right, Legend, what you got, my friend?
Yeah. So let's address that. And call me hippie, by the way, because I absolutely believe aliens are real. They exist. I do not think any government agencies have any alien technology whatsoever. I don't think any vessel capable of traveling the vastness of deep space is going to magically crash land here or be shot down here. It just doesn't make sense. And even if they did, wouldn't they send a rescue team? And if they sent a rescue team, do you really think there's anyone on this planet that could stop a rescue team from retrieving the fallen comrades? It never made sense to me. They're pandering to us. That's why they went with the Greys. And it was a good movie. It was a good work of fiction, but most of it was just fiction.
Yeah, I would say the CIA would disagree with you, as would Black Ops programs and almost 1,000 whistleblowers, as well as congressional members. I do believe that we have radically advanced technology. I believe it was brought in through something called psionics with transcontinental covert operations since 1947, just based on my research. Astro, do you want to piggyback off me?
Well, I mean, just said 1947. We've been talking about this for 6 months, and look what comes out. Because there is a pattern within the. Okay, one at a time. So when we're talking about 1947, we're able to understand that these are patterns that come back in cycles, right? These are cycles. Like, we know it's going to be winter in a year, things like that, in 9 months, right? We can predict this. So like, these are connections, right? And so there's a lot within the symbology, cosmology, astronomy that connects with it. So for me, when people are looking too much into the movie, wanting into food speed, give me the movie in totality. But the movie has so much that you can put together because there's so much facts in there. Just the fact that they were both 37 years old, and a lot of you is going to go over your head, right? But from the age of 37 to 38, I've been talking about our lunar return, the eclipse. It was their eclipse. When we talk about 1973, go look into that year of what happened that year. Oh my God, that was like Watergate. There's so much more to that. There's your water, buddy. So we start to see, we know a little bit about history, and we start to educate ourselves. We actually start to put things together instead of getting a perspective that has no really objective fact behind it. So I'll leave it at that, right? Let's keep on talking, guys.
All right,
So,
thanks,
so
Asher.
you actually believe that an advanced alien vessel came to this planet and somehow crashed. You actually believe that, and there was no rescue attempt made whatsoever. I mean, I think the CIA wants us to believe they have it, but they don't have it, guys. It doesn't make sense.
They say radio waves is one of those things that did take them down. Something to do with radar sensing, and that's how they've gotten so many of these things down. It's been amongst the Greer stuff for the last 2 or 3 years.
I mean, it wasn't in newspapers too.
Yeah, I mean, that's
just
I mean, you can't. We can't. I'm down, Legend. Let her speak. Go ahead, Wendy.
Yeah, no, I was just going to say, I mean, your own elected officials, Hippie, are talking about that advanced technology right now. So we're not here to debate whether or not it's true or not, the technology portion. We're here to talk about the movie. There's no debating. I heard you. You don't believe that it exists, and I get it. I get it. That's great. All right, Astro, back to you.
Yeah, so when we start to look into this, right, there's elected officials. It's also in the papers, right? We go back, to the library. You can go back to July 8th, 1947, and these things are out there. Oh, what? And you start to understand that in the files that most people didn't read, they watch the videos. It's actually, if you go to 1948 and 49 in New Mexico, they speak about these orbs and all that great stuff is coming again. So then again, when you got Fox News, CBS, and ABC speaking about 4 different types of aliens and speaking about this, like, what do we call that, right? Hold on a second. So when we start to bring up, let's start talking about things that are coming out here, and then we can bring our perspective. But just don't come like, I don't believe it. We have to be smarter, guys. Let's connect it. I'll leave it at that.
All right, thanks so much, Astro. And Kronos, what you got? Kronos, you're good. Go for it, my friend. All right, I'll let you work on your audio.
I was muted. That's my bad. Astro, you were talking about orbs, right?
I muted you because you keep interrupting people, and if you keep doing it, I'm going to take you to the panel as well.
I wasn't doing it on purpose, dude.
You're clearly drunk.
No, I am enthusiastic.
Yeah. Right. Well, please don't interrupt people, or you will be taken off the panel.
Wow, I feel like I'm being disrespected right now.
Okay, Kronos, go ahead, my friend. You are up. Please speak. I'm listening.
As I said the other night, because I've been here a couple of times, I'm from New Zealand, right? Buttfuck nowhere town in the middle of the North Island. I personally actually did see orbs over one of our biggest hills in our town. I saw about 6 to 8 orbs, and I watched them for about probably about 20 minutes until they eventually died out. There's no way they were flares. There's no way they were. They weren't drones. I mean, drones weren't really a big thing back then. It's just something that I saw. I mean, you can't explain that.
Is that where your interest in the phenomenon started, Kronos?
Oh, yeah, definitely. It is. It really is.
Wow. There's a lot of people, Kronos, who said, I saw the movie and there were things that I personally related to as an experiencer. Did you feel that way?
Absolutely. As I said, I multiple times throughout this movie, even when it wasn't in particular to do with the alien side of things, I felt these visceral moments of emotion, and I cannot explain why. And I've seen multiple accounts of people saying the exact same thing. And to those wondering, it was Pukekohe Hill.
Interesting. Kronos, I had the exact same reaction to the ending, and there were so many others. And it's like this resounding theme. I was emotional. Oh, is it love? I think so, but I can't put my finger on it. Was it empathy? And some said I was angry at my own species. Some said, I just felt this overwhelming sense of emotion and had no idea how to pinpoint where the hell it was coming from.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what kind of really weirded me out. Like the cinema was pretty much empty. There was probably about, I don't know, probably 8 other people in there. And I feel like I was the only one feeling I was getting this kind of moment, these moments where these emotions were bubbling up, where I kind of went, and if I hadn't have called it back, I probably would have had tears coming down my fucking eyes. You know, it was just really strange, and I do not know why.
Yeah, and I'm here for it. I'll take it because that is going to start a conversation more so than making it a horror movie, making it scary like Independence Day, right?
Oh yeah, no, it was definitely not a horror movie.
Yeah, exactly. And they could have gone that route with it. And there are some whistleblowers that were concerned that they were going to go the scary route, and they were pleasantly surprised that they took the consciousness route, that they took that empathy route, that they touched on who we are as individuals and as a species. What did you guys think about how they brought Christianity and spirituality together? Because there is no separation. Yeah. Everybody else who wants to weigh in.
I like the way that they went about that. I don't want to make any spoilers, but it really it was a really good perspective, especially coming from who it came from.
Absolutely, absolutely. What about Zombie down below? How are you, my friend?
Hello, hello. All right, so I have not seen Steven Spielberg's Disclosure Day. However, I did just watch the new, well, whatever, I don't even know if it's new. It's called Project Hail Mary.
Okay.
Did anybody watch that?
Nope, I have not. Anybody else on the panel? Project Hail Mary.
It's got like 94 right
halfway through because I was gonna.
Well, and so the only thing, all right, so I'm 46 years old. Oh.
Yeah, Astro, hold on just a second. I think that there's a slight delay between you and us, so hold off just a second. Zombie, you're up.
I am 46 years old. I have been raised in the church and like the whole alien thing, and also the chupacabras and the Bigfoots and things like that. So I'm always curious, right? So I am interested in this conversation, and so this movie that I just watched was interesting. It wasn't Steven Spielberg's Disclosure Day, but it was Project Hail Mary, and I had questions. You know, I have interests, and alien technology is weird, and well, and not even technology, but just life in general.
Absolutely, absolutely. To the person down below that said, well, what do you mean? What do you mean we're all separated? What do you mean? Well, everything is a perfect circle. There is no separation, in my opinion. It's all connected. It's all one universal consciousness. And that's essentially what the movie touched on as well. So anybody have any thoughts on that? Astro, I'm going to jump back up to you. There's a little bit of a delay between me and you. And so I think that's why we're getting double talking here. I'm going to give you the opportunity. Go for it.
Oh, real quick. So like it's funny you brought that movie up because Robin did tell me to watch it, and I was like, I didn't think about it, right? But then I saw Ryan Gosling. I'm like, okay. But then I'm like, the movie itself, mind blowing so far. I've only seen half because it's like about 2.5 hours long, right? But I gotta tell you this, I recommend it. So far, it's amazing. I didn't finish watching it because of Disclosure Day, right, Wendy? Because I want to do that with you. But yes, and yes. I even bought it. So that's yeah.
Oh boy, you bought it? How did you buy it?
On Amazon Prime Video.
Oh heck. Yeah, I don't know how we did it, but it was entertaining. So my husband said it had 94 tomatoes out of all the rotten ones. And I was like, well, I would give it 70. You know, if I had to like rate a science fiction movie, and I haven't seen Steven Spielberg's. I never watched Steven Spielberg movies. Well, except for Star Wars. So maybe I'll shut up now.
All right, thank you, Zombie. Kronos, are you trying to weigh in, friend?
I was going to, but I lost my train of thought, so I'll just hold off for now.
All right. What about consciousness? We talked a lot about consciousness. Do you think that people are picking up on that? Anybody?
Mm-hmm. Can you hear me?
Okay, absolutely.
Yeah, I can hear you, Z. Go for it.
So yeah, I think it's a big part of it. I was also just reading something on MSN about in the trailer when they share that the clicking, the language, there's people who wonder if that real voice or that language has some type of subliminal positive or negative message, and I'm just curious what everybody thinks about that. Like maybe it could be subliminal.
Wow, hi. If you're not me, mute your ass up, please. We have some rules in this live in order to maintain decorum and keep the 300 people in here. So if you don't have the floor, stay muted until you sense a pause. All right, please, and thank you. Love you all. Z, back to you. Do you want to ask that question one more time before everybody mic jumps? Go for it.
I guess it was exciting. So I was reading about that, and I'm wondering, because of infrasound in movies as well as this language that was the true language, as they call it, is it possible that there was some type of subliminal positive or negative message in there?
Right, Asher, what you got? Then I'll jump over to Kronos.
So that's a symbolism. So there's a connection to consonants, right? Consonants without a vowel create that sound. And there's a connection to the soul being the vowels, A, E, I, O, U, and the consonant being the spirit of what represents that. So that's all I can give you, Z.
And also keep in mind that the male in the movie, didn't he say something along the lines, don't come at me guys if I'm saying it wrong, something along the lines of he can turn mathematics into English, or to English. Like he hears it, yeah, mathematics, and then turns it into English. I had a couple of ufologists reach out to me to say that there's some rumors going around online that if you slow the movie down, you can actually hear a message. I haven't tried that. Is anybody else?
Oh, I haven't tried that.
Okay. Is there any significance to the word listen? Careful on this.
I think there is, yeah. I'm trying to figure it out by now, doing different translations of the word in. I think there's a significance to a few phrases coiled in the movie. Even the clicking one. I think that I think all of them together mean something. That's my intuition on it. Also, I think it's the clicking is like there's a significant code in it, and I've been looking at it the past few days trying to figure out what it could be, or if there's any correlation between all the phrases coiled, which I think so far I have 4 phrases, well, 3 main phrases to do around the main characters, or the 3 significant characters. I have 3 phrases, and I'm adding all those words together to see if I can come up with something.
Ooh, interesting. I'll take it. Thank you, Z. All right, anybody else?
Yeah, I love the so with that segment that the guy said that he understood what was being said, and then he's told him what was being said, but then later on in the movie he ends up writing that stuff down, and I'm wondering, like, is that like a retcon? Is that a blooper? Is that like, is it just because he said one thing and then the next thing he says it was something different? If you guys know what I'm talking about here.
I do, yes. Yes. All right, anybody else before I say hi to my friend Source?
I just wanted to say, when it comes down to how Danny was understanding it, he was hearing those clicks and in his mind interpreting it to English. He got the ability to, what was it? It was, the main thing was he could understand math to the point where he could interpret these clicks and things to English through mathematics. That's why he was writing down those formulas. And when it comes down to the point of the listen, I'm not sure whether or not it was just straight listen or listen deeply, as in be more emotional and listen to your people, if that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. I felt like it was a tip of the hat to who we are as individuals and as a species. The fact that we're conscious awareness, having human experience, and that when you go inward, the answers are there. So I would think that it was a tip of the hat to consciousness, which was interesting because that's one of the last portions of disclosure that I thought would be revealed. So interesting. Source, welcome to the panel. How are you?
I'm okay.
All right, good deal. What brought you up? Yeah, I'm doing great. What brought you up?
No, just listening to the conversation. There's a connection to everything, right? And it has utility, right? So when you think about atoms, neutrons, electrons, even going down to the, quarks and things like that we can observe, they're vibrating. If something can vibrate, that means there's space between the things that can vibrate. So if you're made up of nothing but atoms and I'm made up of nothing but atoms, and there's nothing but atoms in between you and I, so there's this weird space between us that always connects. And not only just does connect, it connects to everything and everyone all at once in every direction at all time. Now, when variances in vibration change in this space, it changes the physicality form of the physical bodies around it. So what you're saying is absolutely 100% true. The only way you're going to actually observe anything like this is to turn inward. And what that means is you've got to understand that the very thing that connects you to whatever you're looking at is internal. It's inside of you. It's everywhere. All things at all times.
All right, right on, Source. Did you see the movie, my friend? You might have mentioned it and I didn't hear.
I think I have seen this movie, but I've been my memory's kind of messed up right now. I'm having high bouts of anxiety when I do that. I start to anxiety, and then my brain starts moving a little bit too fast. But I feel like that something's already happened, and there's a lot of us, some of us already understand that, and we're just moving into a different vibration. And I feel like we're already there.
You haven't seen the movie, then it just came out 2 days ago.
What?
Kronos, sorry, Source. Kronos, we're gonna have to ask you again to stay muted and not interrupt, and not talk over other people when they're talking, please.
Yeah, here's the deal. If you're on substances, if you're drunk, if you're taking prescription drugs that make you loopy, let's stay off the panel just to maintain decorum. If we could. Source, you are right at my alley. All right. If anybody else has seen the movie, go ahead and drop a 1 in the chat if you want to join the panel. Otherwise, I'm going to change the prompt until more people have had a chance to see the movie. Let's give it just a second here while we're waiting. Somebody down below said, "What?"
I haven't.
Okay, what are your thoughts on Bashar? Is what somebody down below asked. If you want to go ahead and weigh in, I'll change the prompt.
My view with Bashar has my view with Bashar has changed quite recently, actually. When I first came across and saw this, I was like, okay, what is this guy doing? He's sort of jumping into character, putting on a voice and all this stuff. It wasn't, it didn't sit right with me, but I think this year he's been saying some stuff that actually I've seen in my visions. regarding ships and crystalline ships in the sky, man. This is quite massive. If this is true, there are ships everywhere, but we just can't see them because they're crystalline. They're like plasma tech. So it's not necessarily cloaked. It's just part of the environment. So it just looks like the sky. But so really, it's big information. And actually, Bashar stacked his whole career on 2027, something happened. So yeah, my view on him has definitely changed.
All right, thanks so much, Lauren. All right, Astro, what you got?
Well, he's a channeler from the cosmos, right? You know, utilize his Saturn, the antenna of Saturn. That's why, it's what his accuracy comes through that, right? Am I a fan of him? Not really. I wouldn't take him out to a picnic, but I respect his integrity, and consistency on that, right? I think I look at the principles, right? So he brings up 2027 because that's when, that's when Mars goes retrograde. You know how we move to Mars, talks about Mars is closest to Earth and all that? And then there's going to be this thing called the eclipse. The same eclipse in 2027 is a connection to the eclipse that we're having in Lionsgate or Sirius or whatever people want to, the eclipse of Leo. So there are connections, right? So I'll just leave it at that. Thanks.
You bet. Thanks so much, Astro. Anybody else on Bashar? All right. I don't care whether or not Daryl Anka is channeling Bashar or not. There's nobody down in that basement chat, any of the 400 of you, who would say that Daryl Anka gives bad advice. Like it's tangible blueprints that we can take into our real life to better ourselves. And so whether or not Daryl Anka is actually channeling Bashar is completely irrelevant. His words are fucking gold, regardless. And I'll take it a step further and say that I don't think Daryl Anka really cares whether or not you believe that he is channeling the collective Bashar. But there are millions of people around the world who certainly do. And in addition, he's also had brain scans done that showed some radical changes when he was allegedly channeling Bashar. So that's something to keep in mind as well. Does anybody else on the panel want to weigh in on Bashar?
Yeah, so I'm kind of with Lauren on my initial thoughts with Bashar. They're kind of still the same a little bit, but at first I was just kind of like, oh, this is kind of like really odd to me, kind of weird to me. So I was kind of just brushing it off to the side. But it's like, hey, you know what? If you're gonna be open minded about stuff, then give them the time of day. And I haven't quite done that yet. I've been researching other stuff, but I do want to give him a proper chance and look into him a little bit more.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Thanks so much, Unknown. All right, Kim, welcome to the panel. How are you? Hi, Kim, you with us? I'm thinking this was an accidental request. All right, welcome. You're welcome to come back next time, Kim. Michelle, hello, welcome. How are you?
Hi, how are you?
Good, thanks for asking. What brought you up today?
The prompt just says, are you ready? And I am ready. I think I've been groomed and prepped enough to be ready, even though it's I'm a little nervous about it, but afraid of it, no.
All right, good deal, Michelle. Welcome to the panel. I'm going to jump back to Disclosure Day for just a second because I'm getting a question from Ron. He said, does it change the classic alien invasion narrative? Hell yeah, it does. It brings in the consciousness portion this time. It brings in the empathy and love and connection portion. Anybody else on the panel want to weigh in on that real quick here? Back to Disclosure Day just for a second. Z, what you got?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's why we had a lot of people have had the same reaction at certain points in the film where they've cried or they don't really know and understand why they're feeling certain feelings. Also, the metal that we were talking about, it seemed to have a different effect on different personalities, if that makes sense to those that have watched the film. Would you agree? Because I kind of saw that too, like it seemed to have a better channel or a better flow to those that meant no harm. So I thought that was pretty cool. So yeah, I think it is about love and be your best self.
Yes, agree. All right, Astro agrees as well. Anybody else? All right, y'all keep sending in questions now that I changed the prompt. Unknown, go for it.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I think that when you have um, a nefarious purpose behind it, that it kind of works against you. And then when you have, good purposes behind it, then you're able to work with it better. That's just my thought on it.
All right, thanks so much, Unknown. All right, somebody else wants to know, do you think that, I'm sorry, Astro, go ahead. I'll wait.
One more thing. So like, I mean, the Boogosphere does respond to love. It's at 528 hertz, right?
Yeah, it also responds really heavily to ancient chanting, which I thought was super interesting, Astro. Did you see that?
Yes, and the frequency that they use is from 632, 58. Everybody's a fanatic of that on YouTube, right? The shockers. So I just wanted to bring that part in, that was actually put into that part of the files.
All right, thanks so much. Somebody else wants to know if the fact that they depicted the Greys as an Easter egg, my personal opinion, yes. 150,000%. There's a reason why the Greys were depicted and just the Greys. Anybody else on the panel want to weigh in?
So the Greys, so there's a connection to the moon. I don't know if you know about that, Wendy.
Yeah, I'm familiar.
And, oh, well, I know. I'm trying here. So the connection there, why we're going there, and the moon is literally the understanding of our oceans. Without the moon, we cannot explore it. So therefore, as memory of who we are, of course, it makes sense that this would be one of the first that would be put out to disclosure, like Peru and in other places, like the mummies, right, the three-fingered and all that, that there's a connection. So it's kind of making those things of what you're seeing through the patterns of reality, and then you make your perspective from that, but understanding that there's a consistency.
Sorry, I was on mute, Astro. Yeah, absolutely. Bob Lazar and some others have indicated that the Greys may be from Zeta Reticula, according to government documents. What are your thoughts on that, Astro?
So much that we can go upon that. And I believe that the reason I bring up the moon is because the moon is what allows a connection to, as we are water, right? And all.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny how the Pope can do the 6-7 dance. And the 6-7,